Most people understandably think of turkeys on Thanksgiving. But our next story features an indigenous American animal of a much different sort. It's about some very thankful grizzly bears. The mountains of Montana. Certainly a beautiful place for Thanksgiving. But we're about to see that there's one place in Big Sky Country where it's not just the people that have reason to give thanks. So too do the grizzly bears. Here's a story about some people who took it upon themselves to help a threatened species, the grizzly bear, one bear at a time. Meet bear expert Casey Anderson.
Ever since I can remember, it was always my dream to work with wildlife, and now that dream's becoming a reality. This is Brutus. He's a 4-year-old grizzly bear. He's a bear that we rescued from a facility that breeds bears to sell to other zoos, and if they don't sell, they put them down. And we didn't want that to happen to Brutus. We felt that we could give grizzly bears like Brutus in situations like that a better home, a place to live.
On the day before Thanksgiving 3 years ago, Anderson received a call from the USDA's Wild Animal Division. 1,000 miles away in Louisiana, 2 grizzlies were in an inhumane situation and were about to be euthanized if something was not quickly done to give them a proper home. Anderson decided he had to do what he could.
In fact, we'll get a crew together immediately and started our way down there. Like I said, it'll take us about 24 hours.
When Anderson and his team arrived in Louisiana, what they saw broke their hearts. It was a situation that no animal should have to endure. They found 2 grizzly bears, Sheena and Cristy, that had spent all of their 18 years in horribly cramped 4 by 7 foot cages. Anderson and his team carefully coaxed the 2 bears into their special trailer. Now the bears were ready for their journey to Montana. But Anderson was well aware that bears raised in captivity can never be released into the wild. Without the years of training that cubs routinely get in the wild from their mothers, Sheena and Cristy could never survive on their own. So these beautiful bears needed a new home. That's when Anderson and his partners came up with the idea of the Montana Grizzly Encounter, where the public could come and learn about grizzly bears up close in a spacious, natural mountain setting. The perfect plot of land was secured on top of Bozeman Pass. The idea immediately received great support from the community. People pitched in and came together, and a huge task was underway. Now the dream has become a reality. Sheena, Cristy, and another rescued grizzly named Brutus have the best and most natural home any captive bear could want. Each year, travelers on I-90 stop at the Montana Grizzly Encounter for a close-up look at the bears. At the same time, they learn about safety in grizzly country. And most important of all, thousands of school children come to the center free of charge, and learn what we need to do to preserve grizzly bears in the wild for future generations. The grizzly bear, part of the wonderful natural heritage in America for which we can be grateful today. Quite an amazing story. We'll be right back.